Oh my gosh, really? Let's see here. That's gonna be the vehicle, look up or down. Gamepad controls. 3D. Down vehicle. Down vehicle. What else do we have? I believe I have too much stuff in here. We want to keep that one. We're gonna keep the change seeds. Alright, let's see the controls on that. Okay. Now. Right. Alright. Oh, no. We need to. Let's look at the map. Well, that works, I guess. Not typically how I would do it, but it works. Alright. Yeah. We need to get back. We have enough money to buy the equipment. Although we may lease it. We're gonna have to come up with something. Got to be a cheap piece of land that we could buy. I know we had bought the... Played this before, we bought a piece of land somewhere. Do it this way. Yeah. Alright. We are just enjoying our Memorial Day weekend. It's been raining, so I've been watching some TV. Actually, here in about an hour and a half, I've got to take a little intermission. I'm smoking some baby back ribs, so we're gonna have to go wrap them in aluminum foil. We're doing a 3-2-1 baby back ribs. If you're familiar with that, with the pellet smoker, smoke it for 3 hours. Put it in aluminum foil, cook it for 2, and then we put it back on the smoker for an hour to baste the barbecue sauce. So I've got to get that wrapped in aluminum foil here in about an hour and a half. Hey, what's going on, Bruce? So I think what we're gonna do is come over here. F1. I believe we can unload and we can save our fertilizer. So we're gonna return these. Oh, it's going pretty good today. Just took off from where we left off yesterday. We are going to go ahead. I believe we have enough money to buy. Ooh, maybe not. Can you do the small one? $95 horsepower, yeah. That's 53,000. Let's go back and get the smaller one. We're gonna be going a little slower, but it'll be all right. Fertilizer. Okay, so we own our own equipment now. Oh man, Bruce, I found me a new toy I want to get. It's not really a toy, but yeah. It's a Barra. Oh, what's it called? It's a fully automatic BB gun that runs off of rechargeable batteries. Type of batteries like LiPo batteries, like what would be in a RC car. Ooh, and we chose the wrong thing. Customize. 15,000. Yep, no, we'll go with this. Whoops. Yeah, it's $400, but man, that thing is cool. I'm going to war with the squirrels, I'm telling you. Oh, let's see, let's check out the contracts. Is that 80,000 one still in there? Nope. There's one for 46. Let's accept that. And we're going to field 24. So it's up here. We just have to follow the road straight, and I think we have to go across the bumpy road. Yeah, that thing is cool. At 400 FPS, I think. Yeah, well, they're not bothering the chickens so much, but they're getting in there and eating their food. And I don't know much about hunting as far as like if it's squirrel season or not, but what I do know is that you can protect your livestock, your animals. You can protect your crops as far as your gardens and stuff like that. The only downside to that is that if we kill a squirrel, we have to leave it laying. I'll pick it up and throw it in the woods, but we can't harvest it like to eat, I don't think. So that's the legality of it. I know with deers, my ex, her stepfather had a grape vineyard, and he took his wine, he made wine, he'd take it to the state fair and stuff like that, and he's won several like first place prizes and stuff. The deers would come up and eat their grapes, and he would get a permit that would allow him to harvest three of the deers whenever. Yeah, it didn't matter what time of year it was. If they were in his fields eating his grapes or whatever, he could shoot them and then like skin and butcher three of them. The rest of them, if he killed them, he had to leave them laying where they were. So. I don't like this little road right here, but I think I'm gonna go down it anyway. It's pretty bumpy. Yep. Alright, this is field 24. I don't see an entrance on that road, so let's go up to the other side. Yeah, here we go. Let's see how wide we're going to go. Can we, let's see here. Also working speed. Design standard, laser format standard. Spreader system. 10,000. We don't have enough, so we'll keep it where it's at right now, and this will be all right. I am not running courseplay. We have to do this by ourselves. But that little BB gun, it was they advertised 380 to 400 FPS with every shot. I don't know if that's enough to really kill a squirrel, but it's enough to knock them off the chicken coop and let them know that I'm not messing around, you know. I have a 22 if I really want to take them out. So. Yo, what's going on, David? We are going for the big money contracts now. The more money we can make, the better. And I hope that's reaching the edge. I can't really tell, but yeah, staying dry. I hear you. I'm smoking some baby back ribs right now. I got to take a intermission here in about an hour and 10 minutes. I got to wrap them up in aluminum foil and continue to cook them for about 2 hours. Then after that, we unwrap them and put the barbecue sauce on it and let it baste on there for about an hour. What's going on, Charles? Yeah, so nothing special with it. I've just put mustard on it as acts like a glue, so you can put your spices on there and it sticks to it. So we're just using salt, pepper, and garlic powder. All right, let's Oh, it was raining. Well, it was supposed to start raining yesterday around 2 o'clock, but it was like 7 or 8 in the evening before it actually started. And then it's been raining all day. It's supposed to rain all weekend. It's not going to be like a washout, but just light rain all weekend. All right, we're going to go up here to make sure we get our headland pass all the way, and I'm going to turn around. We're going to come back down and do the start our rows on that bottom end. That should get us lined up where we need to be. Keith, what's going on, man? Been keep you in my prayers, brother. I hope you're recovering good. Good to see you, my friend. That's good. That's good. So for those of you who don't know, this is a gameplay I'm calling the Broke Farmer. We actually started on Elk Mountain, and there was problems with the map. I can't remember what it's called, but the ground wasn't showing up. Like, you'd see the trees off in the distance, and they looked like they were just floating, and you couldn't see the ground. And it was driving me crazy. As you got closer, you know, it would load in and you would see it, but it just drove me crazy. So I left Elk Mountain and we came to Upper Mississippi River Valley, and we started with absolutely nothing. No vehicle, no chainsaw, no pickup truck, no nothing. $0. And yeah, the rendering. See, I'm not good with these big words. Yeah, Bruce saw it. It was bad. So here we are. We've done. This is our 3rd contract so far. I think. Heck, I don't even know. 4th maybe. We did a couple contracts, and I had like 65,000. So instead of leasing, oh, where's the one I need? There's the one I need. Yeah, we've done 3 contracts yesterday. So made enough money to actually buy a small tractor and the fertilizer spreader. So here we are. I don't have a goal set for this gameplay. I'm just playing and having fun. So why are we stuck at 7 miles an hour? If at first you don't succeed, use the fast speed. So with this little tractor, the first thing we're going to do is, or not tractor, but the fertilizer. And it's because we have a small tractor. We're going to upgrade the capacity so we know that it will ignore the weight of the fertilizer in it. So that'll help us move a little faster. Yeah, get a bigger hammer, that's right. I got this little tractor set up with nitrous, so yeah. We're using the bigger fuel. But yeah, we'll try it. We'll upgrade the trailer, so because I know that he's got the update mass as being false. And we should be able to go back to the regular working speed. Of course, I don't have it on. I've got it the adjust speed mod, so we'll go 15 miles an hour, I hope. Oh, come on, straighten out. So I'm using Massey Ferguson. I actually have it's the smallest medium tractor. My neighbor this past week was helping somebody bale hay. Well, they cut it and then windrowed it, whatever, put it in a line, and then they went and baled it. And he was using it was a small Massey Ferguson, but it was a new one. I think he said it only had 70 horsepower. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to use Massey Ferguson for a little bit, because I never do. I never use Massey Fergusons. I can't remember ever in FS22, I cannot ever remember buying a Massey Ferguson until this past week. So a little technical tidbit for you. Back before we started messing with the chickens, I had bought a USB 2.0 little hub. Let's see how many slots it's got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think it's 7. And I got it plugged up last night. May have been, yeah, it was yesterday, I think. May have been early this morning. And I plugged up my one joystick. What's that? The Logitech 3D. If I can figure out where to put the side panel and it work out without being in the way, everything being in the way, I'm going to plug up the side panel too, I think. I'm just going to max it all out. Just everything I have is going to be plugged up. Big collaborative mess is what it's going to be. going on, Kobe? %64% complete. Oh, that's not good. We ain't got that much more to go. I don't know. What do y'all think? This don't look too bad. That tractor pulling that fertilizer. I don't think it's too small of a tractor for it. So. So the other day I was messing around on Chilliwack, and I have this tractor, and then I bought the Massey Ferguson. It's got, I think, 305 horsepower, and I'm going to try and use that. I think they make good starting tractors. Plead the fifth. I'm going to plead the sixth because somebody already drank the fifth. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I think Squeaks got into the liquor cabinet. %86%. We're getting there. Let's hope we don't have to do a whole lot of backtracking around the edge of the field. Excuse me. So how's everybody's Memorial Day weekend going? Have you done anything special? Had a cookout? Anything? Alright. Let's see what we're looking like here. 99%. Field 24. 1, 2, 3. Down there. Okay. We got 2 little cutouts. I think if we cut right through here, this will get the 1. Oh no, it's the little round part. Okay. And then the other one is gonna be, oh, there we go. That was it. Okay. 46,000. Oh, now we got some more better paying ones. There's one for 73. Let's accept that one. Nope, that was cultivating. That wasn't what I thought. Cultivating. No, okay. Field 27. That might take a minute. I believe I saw a little path over here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so we have a nice covered porch. We have the front porch is covered, but the back porch is a bigger one. Deck porch, whatever you want to call it, and we got our smoke going. At about 45 minutes, I have to go take probably a little 5-minute intermission. We have a pit boss? Pit boss. It's a XL, Austin XL. I love it. I think that pellet smokers and the Blackstone flat tops, I think they are worth their weight in gold. I also have a traditional smoker. It's got a firebox on it that I made. One thing it helps working in the... Ooh, wait a minute. Field's right there. Alright, so how do we... We're gonna turn around and go back. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's how we get into the field. But yeah, one of the perks of working at a sheet metal plant, that smoker I made it's been about 10 years ago. It's due for another repaint. There we go. I love doing fields like this. All right, hold on. Let's do something here. We've got 54,000. Whoops. Yeah, I think gas grills have their place. Charcoal grills, you know, there's nothing beats a good charcoal grill. anything. But if you want something done quick, let's see, if we go 15,000 there, and then the spreader system, 25,000. So let's do that. This will make our work a lot easier. All right, let's turn off that. Turn that back on. See what kind of take the width. Bear with me while I get lined up here. I'll take that. Oh, the weekend's going good, man. How are you doing? Dirt Farmer, did you stream today, bud? I didn't even look, man. Shame on me. I've been watching videos on BB guns. Then I felt like I'd seen enough and just decided to start playing the game. Alright, so we're doing the 16 miles an hour, which is okay. Yeah, I miss the piggy streams too. I know real life comes first, and he's taking care of business, so. So we're gonna probably need to pan out to where I can see better. See, even that's not getting it right. Let's see here. Control C. What's the working with? Let's put that on 40. This is supposed to be 48, right? Let's try 40. And shift right. Let's see. Yeah, it looks a lot better. I ain't gonna lie, I wish that the spread that you see would go the full width of how wide the spreader goes. A lot of rocks in this field. Are you doing a new PC, David? What's going on, Josh? I'm gonna take care of this part of the field right here so we don't have to come back and mess with it again. Cool. Again, I hope you enjoy it, David. I9. Ooh, 1 terabyte, 1 terabyte. 3070. Oh, right on. So what we did, us and the neighbors, we grilled, well, we smoked pork tenderloin yesterday, and had a few beers, kicked back and relaxed. Today, Sandy and I are smoking some baby back ribs. So here in about, I got 40 more minutes, and I have to take a little 5-minute intermission. Got to go wrap the Boston butt, or not Boston butt, the ribs. I do Boston butt so much, my mind says Boston butt a lot. But anyway, got to wrap the ribs and then cook them 2 hours while they're wrapped, and then after that we got to baste the barbecue. That takes about an hour, and then they will be falling off the bones. 3-2-1 ribs is what I'm doing. 3 hours of smoking, 2 hours wrapped, and 1 hour for the barbecue sauce. If any of y'all have a pellet smoker and you haven't tried doing ribs that way, I highly, highly suggest it. There's tons of videos on it on YouTube. It's called 3-2-1 ribs. And you don't have to do it with a pellet smoker. You can do it with a regular smoker. You can do it with a charcoal grill with some soaked wood chips. Just set your charcoals up on one side. You put your soaked wood on the edge of the fire, and be sure to have your meat on the opposite side of the grill. So I don't know, gas grill, you could probably do it if you have a little wood chip box. But as far as pellet smoker, 3-2-1 ribs they will your lip will smack your ears. They're so good. That's what I tell people. The hardest part about doing the ribs that way is when you go to unwrap them after they've been wrapped for two hours, is getting them flipped back onto the grill without them falling apart. And then that last hour, they kind of, when you're basting the barbecue sauce, they kind of stiffen back up a little bit, and it'll still fall off the bones, but just not as bad as when you first unwrap them. So we're gonna have some ribs and a salad. Sandy has to work tonight, so she's sleeping right now. So hopefully by the time she wakes up, the ribs will be done. Oh man, yeah, we got hot dogs for tomorrow. Sydney has to work tonight, and then I go back to work Tuesday, so we got some hot dogs that we're gonna grill tomorrow. And yeah. Oh yeah. Tonight. Let's see. For lunch tomorrow. Better. I don't know. I do my Boston butts for like 14 hours, so it's pulled pork. Um, I'd have to start about 10 o'clock at night. And actually, June the 8th and 9th, I'm doing Boston butts. Yep, 14 to 16 hours. It might be Rusty's if he ain't careful. Ooh. That's not good, Raymond. When's your birthday, David? If you don't mind me asking. I'm not going to ask you to put your personal information out there if you don't want to. But you live close enough, I'll tell you this. If your birthday is around that time, you let me know. I'll give you my address. You come on down, and we'll make it a birthday dinner. You ain't got to bring nothing but your appetite, because I will have plenty of food. No way. No way. I don't think we're born the same year, but if we were, that'd make us twins. I'm just saying. Ooh, it's getting to be 5 o'clock. Starting to get dark. That's cool, Raymond. Sandy's is toward the end of the year. I was going to get a gun for my birthday. But I talked to Sandy the other day. I was like, look, I don't give me a gun. I was like, we need to get the Mini Cooper running again. So that's what we're gonna do. And this looks like it has gone. This looks like it's gotten out of whack again. Whoops. Control C. No, it's still on 40. Here, I'll tell you what. I know y'all don't like. Dude, that's awesome, Keith. Whoa. Get back on track. Yeah, I told him at work, I was like, I'm not taking a vacation day, but I will not be there on June 8th. They, which I could work June 8th. That's, the day before my birthday, so. But I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to start smoking that evening, and I don't want to be at work all day and then try and stay up all night tending to the smoker. Which there's not a, with a pellet smoker, there's not a whole lot you have to do. I just like to keep an eye on it at least once an hour. I like to check and make sure that the pellets hadn't gotten clogged up or that there's enough pellets in there. But you don't really have to babysit it. Just check on it every now and then. Dirt Farmer, are you still here? David wants to know. I had 2 old classmates who has the same birthday as me. I've met, I think, David makes the 4th person that has the same birthday as me. I went to school with one girl, and then 2 people I worked with have had the same birthday. One of them was at Walmart, so that's been pretty recent. And then David makes the 4th. Yeah, Dirt Farmer's still here, David. lurking. He's pulled him up a spot in the corner of the field here. He says, guess what? Your stuff's already there. It just arrived. Or you got a notification saying when it was going to be there. Right on. That's pretty cool. Somebody in my family has a birthday on the 26th January. I think that, no, I'm telling you wrong. It's the 16th, the 10th and the 16th. The year my daughter was born, she was born on Father's Day. That's the coolest thing. I have a nephew that was born on leap year, born on February 29th. We have a Groundhog's Day birthday. My father's was on St. Patrick's Day, and he had green eyes. I have two kids. I have a daughter and a son. My daughter's older. They're a year and a half apart. They're grown. They live in, well, I'm not going to say where they live, but other than North Carolina. Yeah, what is it? We had a Groundhog's Day, St. Patrick's Day. There's a Valentine's Day, leap year, and a Christmas baby. I won a ball cap from Liberty Graphics, and it's a nice hat. But that was back when I was making t-shirts and stuff. There's several YouTubers I used to watch. I'm still subscribed to Liberty. They he did a giveaway. It was like, I think he gave away 5 different hats, and I was one of the winners. It's pretty cool. But I used to watch him to learn how to make t-shirts as far as screen printing, and then I did it with vinyl also. He used the same program that I use, CorelDRAW. He had some videos. Sometimes he'd be live streaming, and I could ask him questions about how to do stuff. And great man, he's always there to help and answer questions and stuff. So what's blackberry winter? I don't know. I've never heard that. All right, we're gonna finish the field. I'm not worried about the contract saying finished. Um, this pass right here will be the last one. It should finish it up. Maybe we might have to turn around a little bit. So I think we collect this money, we'll have close to 100,000. We'll see if there's a little piece of land somewhere that we can buy to pitch a tent on. Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you what. I can't remember. I honestly cannot remember the last time that we had a cold winter like we did, and then spring was actually spring. Like normal right now, we would be like in the 80s and 90s, feeling like it's summer already, and we still have a full month of spring left. Well, almost a month. Summer doesn't start till the end of June. I can't remember the last time we had a spring like this. I've enjoyed it. All right, let's see here. Contracts, collect. There's one for 25, 27, 60. We're going to accept that one before it goes away. Yep. All right, let's look at the land. Woo, 3.1 million. I thought that when I played on this before, we bought a piece of land. Let's see, we came up, it was right up in here somewhere. Field 9. 75,000. I think that's the cheapest piece of land on the map. So we're gonna buy that. Okay. Now let's contract. We got to go to field 41. Let's see here. Field 41's down there. This will be easy. And I believe we still have enough money to we still have enough fertilizer. There's 2,000, I think 2,000 liters sitting down at the store. That'll actually do us a while. I thought I saw something over here blinking also. All right. 41, field 41. "42 looks to be a good sized field. One thing I like about this map, the cars. It doesn't seem like they're going super fast, and there's not a ton of them. So driving around the map with the traffic turned on is actually not too bad on here. Alright, so I'm going to change the working width. We're going to make it 45. Let's turn that on. I can't really tell because we got the crops in here already. I can't really tell where it's landing. So once we get done with this contract, we're going to go pitch it pitch a tent, and we'll get that taken care of. We may have enough money. We might be able to put down like a small cabin or something. I think that'd be cool. That way I'm not totally copying what I've done before. Yeah, it's going pretty wide there, so. No, we'll go right. We'll do it right here. Ooh, I got about 10 more minutes. So probably what I'm gonna do is hire a driver to finish this out, or to be working on it until I come back. Gonna finish the headland pass first. And it won't take long. It's just a matter of putting it in the, wrapping it up in aluminum foil and then putting it back on the smoker. Alright, I think I've gone far enough. We'll turn around and go back. Start our rows. So I think this is the road. This is where we need to be right here. All right. I'll be back in just a couple minutes, hopefully. Won't take long. Ketchup, barbecue sauce. Alright, I'm back. Hello? Did y'all hear me talking about the strawberry daiquiri? I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but I'll go ahead and tell you. Usually when I put the ribs in the aluminum foil, I like to put some apple juice in there. And I looked in the refrigerator and we didn't have any. We had some apple cider vinegar, but I wasn't going to use it. I want these to be sweet. So I noticed that we had a strawberry daiquiri in there. And so I opened it up and poured about half of it in there with the ribs. And I've never tried that before. I don't know how they're going to turn out, but we'll see. So you're going to be a good thing or not? But I guarantee you I will still eat them. I mean, we have things like beer can chicken, so, you know, why not? You can have daiquiri ribs. Casper, what are you doing? Bum, bum, ba-dum. $116 for the worker. That's not too bad. Alright, I'm curious how far have we gotten? Soil composition 41. Not too bad. Alright, Charles. Have a good one and thank you for stopping by, man. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. And happy Memorial Day to everybody. Let's see. And that should be okay. %82 complete. Contract is finished, so we're just going to turn around and go back to the edge of the field. And then so we'll go put us a tent down cabin or something, whatever we can afford. Well, welcome back. All right, let's look. Just want to see. Yeah, for the most part, we got. There's a couple little spots, but it'll be all right. So let's go find our field. Right here, turn right. Go right, left, and then I'll know how to get there from. Know how to get there. Cool beans. Let's do a little end cab action. Alright, so right here we gotta take a left. I think one thing might be cool if I continue to play this game safe. Thought about doing the supply and deliver contracts, but actually grow the crops. Just do the basic crops, you know, the wheat and sorghum and corn, and I think that'd be yeah, it might need to be washed, but you know, I'm the type of person, I'm not as bad as Marty Cantrell, but I don't mind a dirty tractor. 4th of July weekend, there's a town here in North Carolina, they do a tractor show. I'm not taking this tractor to be in a show, so I don't mind it being dirty. Now, if it gets to the point where, you know, the windshield's real dirty and whatnot, you know, I'll take and wash it. I don't care. But for the most part, it doesn't bother me. Oh, and we haven't collected our money yet, so that's gonna be something we need to do. Henry Ford. Oh, Ford. Henry Ford Museum. Let me tell you, Ford. I did not know that they made a motorcycle. I was watching something on YouTube and I watched a video and then other stuff kept popping up and I was doing other things and then Sandy woke up and it was on a I can't remember the name of the place, but there is a museum here in North Carolina. It's up in Maggie Valley, up in that area. Wheels Through Time or something like that. It's a motorcycle museum. And they were celebrating 20 years. And they were going through and they were starting motorcycles to commemorate 20 years. So I want to go look that up. I want to go see for sure if I heard it right, because I could have misheard it, but I could have swore that they said Ford. They have 34 different brands of motorcycles in that museum. So this is the little area that we bought, this right here. And it connects to a field out here also. I think there's a gate right here, but I'm not sure. No, there's not a gate. Alright. So what I want to see, they got Field 13. Valley Bluff Farm is what that one's called. Field 8 is going to be almost $1 million. Field 70 is 347, 284. So I guess that's the actual farm with the land. We may or may not start up in there. I don't know. Stanley Dairy Farm is where I want to be. It's $1 million. I like that farm over there. So let's go over here, and we need to collect our money from that contract, and then we can see about maybe putting a cabin or tent, whatever we can afford, over here. So collect our money first. 60,000. Collect. There's a couple of 27, 20, 28. Oh, that 27 just went away, I think. Oh, there's 27. There's two 27s. Yeah. Alright. Now, construction. Farmhouses. We got that one that's 62,000. I think we just need a simple one. There's this one for 40,000. I think that would be alright. Put it right there. And let's see what we got here. It's a little field could stand to be worked a little bit. Alright, so that's probably going to be a sleep trigger. And this one is going to be to change, yeah, the wardrobe. I don't ever mess with the wardrobe. Um, Coffee maker. Can we mess with the coffee maker? Oh, come on. Huh. Oh well. I like the one where you can actually, it makes a little cup of coffee. Ooh, check that out. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. Um, yeah, we need to keep making some money. Let's go up here. Well, how much was that one? 284,000. Let's drive up there. That's gonna be like the little farm area. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Chad must have lived here. Look at the fence. Fence going around it. Don't care for that silo. Can we open it? We're probably gonna have to buy this to open up the garages. And let's go in. Just want to check the place out. Not bad. Couple little shops. House, got a garage here. I like the garage. I've never really looked at all this stuff on the map, but I like that garage. That's cool. And how much was this? $284,000. So we need to get to work making that. Let's see. I want to display. Pull this over here. Turn that one off. Ford motorcycle. There you go. Look at the old. Let's look at images. Ford B8 60 flathead powered B8 custom motorcycle. Those are all B8s. Maybe it's something where 1937 Ford flathead B8 60. I hope it's not something where people just put V8 motors on them. Let's go back to all. Did Ford make motorcycles? No, but they did have a F-150 Harley Davidson anniversary. Wheels through Wheels Through Time Motorcycle Museum. Motorcycles. Yeah, it's in Maggie Valley. Motorcycle brands. I could have sworn it said Ford, and I'm not joking about that. Um, and that may be something that's in the museum, is something where they took a motorcycle and put a Ford motor on it. Let's see here. Wheels Through Time starts 20. See what pops up. Starting 20 rare bikes to celebrate 20 years. Let's see what they, if there's anything on here.
There you have it, guys. Excellent. How many Indian riders we got out here? Anybody? Is anybody riding an Indian today? I see one. All right. What are you riding? What are you riding?
An Indian Challenger.
A Challenger. I was gonna say those are like it's like the future, man.
Well, we road raced at Barber like the shirt, and I seen the 100 race.
Oh yeah?
The Century, yeah, they dress in the same apparel, old-timey goggles, and they're running. I wouldn't dare race one of those. We raced 1,000 super bikes.
Wow, holy moly. So you guys are going fast.
Yeah, we go in October and sometime during the year.
Yeah. That track's incredible.
It is, and the museum is pretty nice. All my buddies I race with, we like.
I think I'm close to where he mentions.
And my grandpa came back from Italy in the 20s, and he road raced an Indian, or raced Indian up hill climbs in New York. But my buddies all went into the museum, and they said, we don't look at that crap. I said, I guarantee you, if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. When they get in there, they were like, these are the bikes we started on as kids. So I like the vintage stuff because it's stuff that came to the modern.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. This is where it all started, you know. And to think you can get out on that same track and still be scared. I mean, you guys are going what, 180?
Probably about 170. Road Atlanta's 186, and I tell my buddies, he said that was fast. And I said it was a 6-speed. I said, well, I hit 7th and 8th, and it wouldn't go any faster. It kind of weirded out.
8th.
Well, I hit 6 twice.
Oh.
It wouldn't go any faster.
I was like, man, they got an 8 speed. Holy moly. You know what? I was running that bike. I raced this bike in 2013. 2013. And I was only going like 40, and I got scared on that track. I mean, there's, when you come around the hairpin, and then you go up and over the turn, and there's that chicane there right in front of you. And I
hit the apron by the museum, and on the bikes we're still going pretty fast, but when you run over the apron, your body comes out of the seat.
So if I'm at the right spot here in a minute, they walk off from this area and he talks about some of the bikes.
That's why you run 1,000.
That's right. My dad was on that one, and I was racing this one, and our buddy Slow Joe
We're gonna watch it for a couple minutes just
was
to make
racing
sure.
his 1912 Harley, and I was winning, man. It was me in the finish line. I come around the last turn, and I blew a tire, and blowing a tire on one of these clincher type of rims is super sketchy, and it's just as like being on ice when you're on the pavement. And luckily, I was right next to the grass and peeled over, and Joe and my dad were both like right behind me, and my dad just peeled off. I was like, see you, dude.
That's the thing that was impressive with y'all running those types. We could just order new body work, and usually my bikes I race, I have a monthly payment, and they don't know I road racing. But you guys
Now they do.
I don't know. I've never been here. Well, anyway, we still race them, and you're making a monthly payment. But you guys crash them. Who do you call besides y'all's warehouse?
Yeah, we got a rule around here: if you can fix it, you can ride it.
Yeah.
So.
Don't hide them, man.
No doubt. Okay, guys. Next, 1912 Excelsior. So we fired some Harleys. We've fired some Indians. Next is the Excelsior. This is a 1912. It's actually the second belt drive that we're running today. Now, Excelsior is made in Chicago. DAH Harley, excellent. This is where it gets really gnarly. Okay, guys. So we've been starting some primitive stuff up. We've been starting bikes that are kind of from the earliest days. A lot of the lowest production machines in the building you'd think would be the earliest bikes, but a lot of these factory racers that we're going to are, this stuff, the way I always put it, and I know y'all have heard me say it before, guys like us, we couldn't even get our hands on these bikes. So earliest form of racing in America, track racing, was board track racing. Oh, thank you, bro. Earliest form of racing was track racing. Board track racing, wooden tracks, 2x4s stacked up the tall way. We're cranking some incredible board track racers today. You hear that? It's the wall of death outside. They're doing another show. We're gonna get you guys in on the show maybe tomorrow. We're gonna go out there and make sure all of our YouTube crew can see what it's all about. The American Motor Dome Company guys are insane. So, board track racing, guys. It's your first real American motorcycle sport. And we still race board trackers today. There are a couple times a year where we race teens bikes, 20s bikes. And
Go any faster, it kind of weird.
8th.
Well, I hit 6 twice.
Oh. Electrical tape coil pack on there so you could get the thing race ready. But this one here, he'd run 50 miles an hour, 52 miles an hour on these tiny little skinny tires. One in 2006 on that bike, and then a little while ago, or a little while after, started racing this one. So you hang back, sweetie. This one's going to make some noise. It might make a little smoke, so this is one of those. 18 is a World War I unit, and the 19 and 20s are both kind of best of their type original bikes. So like I was saying, guys, 34 brands of motorcycles in here at Wheels Through Time. A lot of the rarest of the rare. Guys, these bikes are priceless. They're irreplaceable, which is exactly the reason we started the Kickstart Challenge, to raise the money for the fire suppression system. So American history, guys, this is our culture. This is what a lot of us live for. Transportation is largely what shaped this country, and motorcycles, motorcycle owners, as you guys know, as you all know, they're like nobody else. And the connection with your vehicle is different than something with 4 wheels or more. You know, I know a lot of the people here that ride probably love their motorcycles, and there's at the same time so much in here that's part of all of that history, and it's important to preserve, guys. And you know, we want to make sure this place is here for generations to come. So, fire suppression system, guys. Again, you can donate right there on the live stream. Anything you guys can contribute helps us out immensely. We're getting one step closer every day to meeting that goal, and it's through you guys' help. So thank you. So 34 brands of bikes in here, like I was saying, guys. I think, what are we, 5 in right now? So we're a quarter of the way, 4. 34 brands of bikes. There's Harleys, Indians, Daytons, Popes, Yales, Excelsiors, Flying Merkles, Eagles, gosh, Traubs and I probably already said Flying Merkles, Thors. There's an elk here we're going to be starting up here real shortly, if it starts. Yeah, so guys,
All right, so it
incredible
may have been
amount of history
Thor.
in here.
I
And
could have
we're gonna
swore
be
it
preserving
sounded
for a
like
long
Ford
time.
when
Now,
I heard it. But anyway, let's get back to the game. Sorry about that. I could have swore that he said Ford though, but it may have been Thor. I just misunderstood him. So one thing about me is that if I'm wrong, I'll admit I'm wrong. So I'm going to say I was wrong and I understood Thor for Ford. We don't want to go down that. That's like a cliff. We got to go over here. Interesting field right here with the little hills on it. Embankments, pretty steep embankments. But yeah, if you guys are ever up in like Maggie Valley, North Carolina, if you like motorcycles, go check that place out. It's a Wheels Through Time Museum. It's a motorcycle museum. So. Alright, let's get some contracts going. We need to keep making some money. So we're gonna accept that one. Let's go down. There's 2 for 27. We're gonna get both of those. 29. Alright, so we'll go to field 2 first. And we're actually not far from it. So that'll be cool. I could just stayed up where I was at. I'd been even closer. One thing I like about this map, it kind of gives me the feel like North Carolina. Fields up in the hills and up on mountains and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's not just flat land, bunch of flat fields, which I like flat fields. There's nothing wrong with them. But it's just neat to see the way the terrain is and the way that the fields are up on this map. It's pretty cool. So one thing I think I need to do um, before we buy that little farm, um, I think we need to buy a field that we can harvest and make make bigger money off of it. Let's go up to the edge first. Turn that on. Oh no. Let's stop that. We want to get the whole edge. Shift it over some. There we go. I think that'll work. Bum, 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 bum. Wonder how much this build is. Let's just look real quick. 1.1 million. Hmm. This would be a good challenge to earn the money to buy something like that. Let's go ahead and stop for a second. I want to check something out. Be thinking about the future of this contracts. If we go down to supply and deliver or transport, we got wheat 117,000 liters, corn 33,000 liters. I wonder if we could do a corn contract and get 33,000 left over. I think that'd be cool if we could. You could do something like that. There is a mod that we could get, the field lease. We could lease a field and do some harvesting that way. Just want to make sure that we got that edge up there good. Let's see, I got to do this track right here. I think that's the one I was on. Whoops. No, that's not the one we need. We just came down that one. We need to be over here on this one. guess up there. Oh, we're finished. All right, let's collect our money. Collect, and we're going to go to field 21. Right over there. Cool. We're up to 75,000. Oh, you have to buy land to see what kind of animals there is. Such is life. I wonder with the field leasing mod, if you could lease an area that has a farm on it, where you would get access to the animals. Okay, so we just have to go straight down. Straight down, and it'll be on the left. Yeah, it looks like it's down that way. Fair enough. Okay. Make a lap around, and then we'll start rows. Do 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 do. believe once we get to this drainage pipe, we'll be on a straight line and we can start our rows. Just past it right here. Yeah. Excuse me. We get done with this build, I'm gonna take a short minute and go get I gotta go check the pellets in the smoker. Alright, that's finished. Money, 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 money. Collect. Bill 29. Okay, it's right over there. We're just gonna cut through the little creek here if we can. Not too bad. Go down the rocky road again. One's keeping it. Alright, so I may have a problem. Pellets got low, and what happens is the auger is going to turn faster trying to give it pellets to get up to the temperature. So I got to babysit it for a little bit to make sure that it doesn't burn too hot. Once that the pellets get pushed through the auger, it's gonna, yeah, I may have a problem. So anyway, don't think I'm gonna lose the meat or anything like that. I just got to make sure that it doesn't get too hot and catch on fire. But only had that happen one time. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I have. Enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day weekend. And remember, life is too short not to have fun. Tell your loved ones that you love them before it's too late. And keep praying for Keith Bleeker to have a speedy recovery. All that being said, 3, 2, 1, poof.